What is up, all my Fancy Fly viewers? My name is Daniel, and welcome back to the Techno channel. In today's video, I got something special for you guys. We're going to be giving my brother a setup makeover. Right now, his setup is pretty bad, and we're just going to be upgrading the case, the desk, and giving him some RGB lights, so that way, at least his setup looks clean. Enough chit chat, let me show you guys what he's using right now. It's atrocious. Here is the setup he is rocking right now. He's using a really small desk that I actually used to use when I had a laptop for school. His monitor is sitting on here. He has the modem and router, his headphones, and then right here he has a terrible looking mouse pad. His keyboard, his peripherals are pretty nice. I believe it's a Glorious mouse. He has a mic, pretty good. We're not going to be upgrading any of that. His PC though, he's been rocking the same PC for the past, I want to say 4 years. Same case, same everything. So with this, we're going to be upgrading the PC case, giving him a new CPU, and changing the CPU fan cooler. Just that way, when we upgrade his CPU, we don't want any terrible temps going on. With all that said, let's start the upgrade. So the first thing we started doing is just trying to get everything out of the room itself. We started unplugging all of his cables, getting his PC out of the way. But then we found this. Look at this. We found this just sitting on the floor right here. So he's using his dirty mic. He can have this over it at least to cover it. Anyways, other than that, after taking off the monitor, keyboard, and his mouse, we realized that there was a power outlet underneath the desk and there were some wires just connected to it. We weren't sure what they're for, and it took us a couple of attempts, but we managed to get it out. And after getting those wires out, me and my brother picked up the desk and took it out of the room. Now that everything is moved out the way, let's actually start setting up his desk so we can have an area to work on the PC. You're doing a great job.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So for my little brother's desk, we decided to go big or go home. So we went to IKEA and I grabbed him this IKEA Lag Captain desktop, as I believe is how you pronounce it. It is a pretty nice size. I go over the dimensions in a little bit here. And we also grabbed some black Addo legs for him because I couldn't find any in white when I went. So he's just going to have to rock a black on white theme setup, which isn't bad. They always look nice. And the total price for this desk only cost me around $70. Me and my sister split it just because she wanted to pitch in. Anyways, enough of me talking. Enjoy the rest of the video. Is all set up now. It's looking pretty great. It's a pretty large desk
peek at it in time.
Yeah, you got it right on time actually. Just make sure the heatsink isn't too deep.
It'll be okay. I think.
I mean, listen, it'll work, I think. I think I got almost every single standoff, but except for the one that I can't get out.
And are we able to take the motherboard out?
Just comes off? Well, that's not fun. Just to add some context over here, because I realize you guys probably don't understand. I was unscrewing the motherboard from his current PC case when I realized that there was a screw just not coming out from the standoff. And when my brother took out the motherboard, the standoff was still connected to the screw. So this is us figuring it out. But we eventually figured it out. And all that's left to do is just prep the motherboard and then put it inside his new PC case and get his new PC up and ready. Just so you guys can see.
If it's too much thermal paste.
If it's too much thermal paste, we'll find out.
Yeah, it was my fault.
That's it. Right there. We're good? Alright. Alright guys, so this is what it looks like. Pretty good. I do say so myself. Nice beefy cooler, so definitely keep the 3600 nice and chubby. Alright guys, this is the finished PC build. It's looking pretty clean in my opinion. It's one of your cleanest builds, you said?
Top 5.
Top 5 cleanest builds by my brother Lewis. Alright, now we just have to make sure this thing actually posts and we'll be good to go. This is the final build. It posted, thank God. We were scared that it wasn't. The RGB lights on this look pretty sick if I do say so myself. Especially the ones around the desk too. I might need some for myself. And yeah, we're just gonna check on everything, make sure that all the hard drive, the SSD, everything's working, and I'll get back to you guys later. That's my partner right there.
It's cold.
Oh, back up, bro.
Who's that? That's Daniel?
Nah. You can open your eyes, bro.
What's this?
Alright, before you go in,
Wait, yeah, that's
we didn't forget about your birthday, okay? I know you texted me, but I didn't forget. Okay, we have a surprise for you.
Yeah. Now you gotta close your eyes again.
You gotta close your eyes again now. I just want to let you know that. Alright, come on.
Oh gosh.
Oh my god.
No.
Alright, ready?
3,
2, 1, open them.
Yo! Yo! Got that pro setup.
You got that
That
pro
first-
setup.
Yeah, bro. And I upgraded
So,
your
bro,
CPU
thank
too.
you.
So now I'm not lagging no more.
No more lag.
No more lag.
Let's go!
We upgraded your case, so it looks nice. You got some nice RGB going on.
Whoa, that's lit.
As you guys can tell, he is really enjoying his new PC and his new setup, even though he's playing Roblox. It looks so nice, guys. I think we did a really awesome job. I never really talked about this during the whole setup process, so let me give you guys some specs. Alright, so for the specs for this PC, for his motherboard, he is rocking the ASRock B450M Pro. It is a micro ATX. We weren't sure what size the motherboard he had was, so we got a mid-tower case just in case. Hey, see what I did there? And then for his CPU, we did upgrade him from a 2200G to a Ryzen 5 3600, so he's getting 2 more cores and I think like 8 more threads. I'm not really sure the specs on the 2200G. It's an old CPU. And for his graphics card, he is rocking a Gigabyte GTX 1070. We couldn't upgrade the graphics card because graphics cards are just hard to come by now. He is rocking a Wi-Fi card in here, so he does play on better Wi-Fi, even though the router in the room is right there. And then for the fan that we just installed, which I guess is another upgrade, we did go, I think it's believed called the Vectru V5 CPU air cooler. It's pretty nice. It's kind of stuck on this blinking green right there. If you guys know how to fix that, hit me up, because I would love to just not have that. And for RAM, he does have 16 gigabytes of RAM. I believe it's at 3200 megahertz, if I'm correct. And like I mentioned before, this is rocking in the Antec NX410. Some things I will say about this case is definitely a lot of space. We didn't really have any problems with any clearance or any kind. I do love this, the fact that you can just open the case like this. Pretty nice little feature it has. The case itself, it keeps everything fairly cool. I believe for the CPU temps, I believe it's running at like 45 degrees right now on idle. He doesn't have anything going on. Lastly, his power supply. So for his power supply, I believe it is a 520 watt power supply, which for this build isn't bad. He's not really using anything that's going to take up a lot of crazy power. If you had something in here like a 3080, then I would be kind of concerned, and I would try and go for like a more like 800 to 1000 watt power supply, but that's not the case. Here's a little montage for you guys so you guys can see what his whole setup looks like. Enjoy. Sorry if the camera's a little blurry. I'm still trying to figure all this stuff out a little bit. I hope you guys enjoyed that montage, and just the whole video in general. It was a really fun process. I really enjoyed everything about it. Like, it just felt good to not just do something for my family, but do something like that in general. Like, I've never really done something like that before, so it was new for me, but I definitely will say that if I do ever get the chance to do it again for someone else, I will. And I'm back home now. I didn't really get the chance to record the ending for this video just because I was spending time with family and just hanging out with all of them for my brother's birthday. I don't know if I mentioned that in the video, but we were doing it because my brother's birthday had just passed. And I wanted to call him to try and see how his setup is doing and everything, but I think he's in school right now. It's a Friday, so probably. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I will see you guys in the next techno video. Peace.